What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, guys. Hey, man, I'm just gonna get right into it today, guys. Man, it's too many rumors out there, man. It's too many rumors, and when we're feeding right into them, man. Too many rumors out there, man. One of the biggest rumors is Miami Dolphins are in tank mode. I mean, where do you get that from, man? I understand that we're looking for a long-term approach, but please, y'all, stop listening to these rumors about tank mode. Let me tell y'all where those rumors came from. Tank mode was a simple rumor started because of players like Tua and other players like that are coming out of the 2020 draft. So everybody feels you have to tank in order to get one, so Miami Dolphins are going to tank. Listen, the Dolphins are not going to tank. Brian Flores is the coach of all coaches, man. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna look back 10 years from now and y'all gonna really forget about these moments before Brian, the day after Brian Flores, literally the day after he started with the Miami Dolphins. Y'all gonna forget about just the early stages of this, man. The man is gonna be successful in this NFL with the Miami Dolphins. I'm telling y'all that. But he's no tanker. Tanking is nowhere in his vocabulary, man. It's just not. He's going to come in, evaluate the team, look for the players that he wants. He's going to take that same Bill Belichick approach because he was saying the same language in his press conference. Man, I'm going to talk about him tonight. But about tanking, man, it's not going to happen, man. We are going to try to be very competitive next year, period. We're going to try to be very competitive next year. If anything, we're trying to win a Super Bowl next year. Is it likely? For the organization, they're not having that as an expectation. But at the end of the day, Flores is going to do what's best for the team. He is going to make the team as best as he can make them this year. And then he wants to build on that next year, man. There ain't no such thing as tanking. Like, how does one tank? Coaches call terrible plays on purpose to try to not let the team be successful. I mean, come on. How does one tank? Every time we say a team is tanking, don't that coach get fired anyway? So you think the coach is in on it? The only way that a team can tank is by the front office not giving the next necessary personnel to be successful. But that's kind of hard to do when every year you're still trying to make it count. There is no such thing as tanking in the NFL, man. There ain't no such thing. I mean, literally before season even starts, there's no such thing. People would be like, well, the Raiders tank. What are you talking about? Raiders ain't tanking. They just revamping. And sometimes that takes clearing everything out. They don't consider that tanking. They still went out there on Sunday, prepared for the game, evaluated their talent, tried to get the most out of every player, tried to be successful. They just legitimately sucked due to the personnel. And it wasn't just personnel of them, let me tank by getting rid of players and that's why we suck for the personnel. No, they saw that it was necessary for them to rebuild. They couldn't take on these big contracts. They wanted to start from scratch. And I'm going to tell y'all now, we have to sit back and wait to watch to see what type of approach is Brian Flores going to take. Is he going to start from scratch? Or is he going to say every year we're going to get better? And as time goes, I will formulate the players that I love into this system. Until then, my coaches will coach whatever players we do have. Guys, for the record, there's no such thing as tanking in the NFL. Even the sorry teams like the Raiders, man, they came out every Sunday with their personnel trying to win. They're trying to evaluate that personnel for the future. Is this a guy we're going to cut? Or is this a guy that can be in our future plans? There ain't no such thing as tanking. All those rumors, guys, ignore them, please. Don't get caught up in the, man, there's so many rumors right now. Don't get caught up in the rumor mill, man. Please, y'all, do not get caught up in the rumor mill. I'm telling y'all, 80% of the stuff that comes out right now is false. 80% is people making assumptions with the probability saying that it may happen. That's just, and we'll talk about this in another chat. It's just like the Tannehill thing. My probability meter would say, you know, there's a 60% chance we get rid of Tannehill, 40% chance that we still keep him. So people will write an article saying, hey, since the chances are greater that they cut him, we're going to write an article so that we can have some credibility that basically says Dolphins, sources say Dolphins looking to move on from Tannehill. Next thing you know, every story coming out of Miami, Dolphins looking to move on from Tannehill. And just yesterday, out of the horses' mouths themselves, they bring up Tannehill and they basically say, there's no decision that's been made on him. We waiting on Flores to come in and evaluate everybody on the personnel from a player perspective. And that way we can all make a decision. We don't have any decision on Tannehill. But you know what? Every story came out. Every story that came out, Dolphins looking to move on from Tannehill. Let me tell y'all, man, stop listening to the rumors. Even if it happens, whoever wrote it did not know. Ain't no source say nothing. Remember back in the day, the good journalism? Remember the good journalism? My source, John Doe, I don't know, but they named somebody. A reliable source by the name of blah, blah. They named somebody. Says that the Dolphins are looking to move on from Ryan Tannehill. That would be what I'm looking for. But y'all keep getting hyped up over these reports of sources say. Nothing else behind it. And then they're giving their reasoning of why Miami would want to move on. But nothing concrete. Sources say Miami Dolphins are looking to move on from Ryan Tannehill after this season. Article starts out with, after 7 years, it just hasn't really created anything successful in Miami. So ain't nobody said that in the organization. That's the person writing the article, making a story so he can get y'all clicks. And it don't even have to be true. So let's just say, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but let's just say Tannehill stays, right? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to the people that's writing those articles. Ain't nobody gonna call them out, you were wrong. Because you know why? Because then they're gonna want to acknowledge the point that it said was sources said, you know, he may have not been wrong. Somebody may have told him that. Y'all getting taken for one, man. They pulling the fast one on you, getting your clicks, man. Wait on reliable news, man. That's the only unfortunate thing about things like YouTube and stuff like that, man. The only unfortunate thing. You don't know if it's reliable news until it's confirmed. But it's so much speculation. So much speculation, man. I mean, people are already making videos on YouTube and everything. Bye-bye Tannehill. They going off in the... Now, it may happen. It may happen. But they do not know that. They do not know that. Somebody just said Tannehill is gone, face it. It doesn't matter to me. That's what I'm trying to help y'all understand. I believe in Brian Flores, because if Tannehill gone, that means Brian Flores walked in the building and said, nah, it's not best for the organization. Whether it's from his skill level, whether it's from his salary, all of that, whatever it is, if Brian Flores come in the door and say, hey, nah, we'll go ahead and let him go, I'm all for it. Because I trust that man. He's going to build us something from the inside out. I trust it. So it ain't no case of Tannehill is going, face it. No, forget Tannehill. Don't care about him right now. I'm talking about how y'all keep on getting suckered into believing this crap. You don't know nothing. Y'all want him going so bad that when you read an article that says sources say, you take it as a fact because it goes with what you believe. That's what's happening in the world today. People will ignore straight up facts because they not on that side. Since I'm against that side, that might be a fact, but hey, I'm gonna ignore it because I ain't with that side. It's crazy. That's what you call insanity. That's what you call real hate. You can ignore the truth just to make your point valid. Man, a lot of that's going on in this world today. Ignoring the truth just to make your point valid. Literally ignoring it. Literally. I'm not saying that man is going to be in Miami, but what I am also not saying is that he's not going to be. That's all I'm saying. At this point, don't care either way, because I know I trust in what Flores' decision is. Either way, I trust it. But all y'all who keep on believing these fake articles, just stop, man. Emailing me, doing all kind of stuff. Yeah, you see this? Yeah, I saw it. Just for you emailing me saying, yeah, you saw this, I told you, shows your level. It shows your level. Gosh, like y'all just sit here and just read. You'll read anything and make it a fact. Like what's up with your reading comprehension? Y'all remember back in elementary, middle school, and high school, you always had some end of the year tests, and you got a grade on reading. You got a grade on this. You got a grade on math. And in that category, some of y'all category must have always been weak on reading comprehension. Not reading, just reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. What did you get out of what you read? Some of y'all take facts out of a reading that are literally showing that it's an opinion right there, or that it may not be credible, and you make it a fact. For the 100th time, if you read an article that says sources say and the source is not named, take the information, nothing wrong with that, and say, hey, this is a possibility. But stop running around, oh, the Dolphins finna cut them. Oh, the Dolphins finna tank. Oh, the Dolphins are about to do this. Stop. Stop. It's a level of ignorance. Literally. It really is. It's a level of ignorance. You ain't gotta like what I'm saying right now, but it's a fact. It's a fact. And this is why people's mind be all mixed up and they can't never tell what the real issues are on the team. So, because they so stuck in the sports tabloids or... My bad, man. I don't know what happened to the stream. I think it just cut out, man. Y'all let me know in the chat section if it's still cut out. Let me know. Let me know in the chat section if it's still cut out, so I'll end the video if it is. Somebody say you sound like a preacher. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I guess I am. I guess I am. You can call me that then. Why not? Truth is the truth. Facts are facts.